So let's see. Now that we have completed this one function, which is printing a lot of instance stuff. Now the next function what we can write is an example. Let's give this name example. So the same you have to make it as an async function, then an arrow function, and then what you can do is we can make an object const and put it as a state. So we can put it like address comma contract. So yeah, equal to this dot state. And if you don't want to put it as this dot state, you can have different methods to implement that. Maybe I'll show you next. So what you can write it as, then let's say await space contracts contract dot methods, or wait, storage contract, simple storage contract. Okay, yeah. So this dot method will call the method you wanna call actually. So basically this dot method, if you write it as set to let's say 14, then this will set your blockchain smart contract, the simple storage dot solve. Out here you can see this is initially 5, the stored data. Now it will change to 14 if you run this. And then this is a send function. I have told you that there are some send function and there are some functions which actually call. So the send functions, you have to actually give your address, the public address of any of your accounts. Actually right now you can write it as accounts of 0 because everything is embedded in the Ganache, so won't be a trouble for the giving of the address, the public or the private address right now, but then you need it basically to send the function from. Now, yeah, then dot call. Oh, okay, should be here. So basically, this is setting the stored value as 14 by the set function, which is called from the account number 0. Next up, we can also get the response. Let's say const response is equal to await. So we'll take it from the contract dot methods dot get. So we have the get method also there. So we'll go for the get, and then for this you will have to do the call thing. In this one you had send, but this one you will have a call. In the call it's free of cost and nothing to be mentioned. After this is done, so you can actually console log the response, console.log response. Let me change a bit of implementation of this, but these three lines remains the same. The contract will be taken from here, which is the instance. So I'll just put it above, just remove this one, and I'll put this inside this. Okay, I'll just put it above. And remove it from here, and then call the same thing directly from here. Let's see. After this, let's call example. Okay, this should work. Now let's try with this one. So we need to just check the response. There might be an error because I've changed the implementation right now. Let's try though. We have got the contract instance, which is still logging out here. Okay, contract is not defined. Okay, never mind. Oh, so as I've changed the implementation a bit, now we have to get the accounts and the contract. So earlier it was given out in the state, but then now I want to push it directly from this function into this function. So I can give out it here instance. Let's give the accounts first. Accounts, comma, instance. So accounts and then instance. Next up, we can write it as accounts, comma, contract as we have defined it out there. Now we'll save this. We'll run this node app.js. Let's check out what is coming out. This is the instance coming out. Let's check if we get some errors. Okay, so the response is 14 as you can see. So sounds cool. So this thing is 14 now. So this 5 has changed from 5 to 14. So now you're getting it that you're calling the function and you're retrieving the response also from the function. This seems to be easy, I guess. So right now we'll be working. Okay, so right now in this lecture we have completed the basic functionality of these. In the further lectures, what we can do is we can just change this to a bit more complex, and then we'll change the app.js concurrently to work with it.